Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ethan and today we are hopping into the Go Battle League where we're going to be featuring a team in the Great League. Now, usually I play some music at the beginning of the intros, but today is a little bit different because we are shouting out our own channel. We got sponsored by this channel to give it a little shout out. Guys, we are sitting at 93 subscribers right now at the making of this video, and we've had a couple of videos get thousands of views. If you are not subscribed, which YouTube tells me 98% of my people that view my videos are not subscribed, please do me a humongous favor and subscribe to the channel. It will do me so much help to grow this channel, because that's all I've been trying to do for the last couple of months now. I took a big break from beginning, but as you guys can see, you know, I consistently upload. So if you guys like consistent Pokemon Go teams and awesome content, please be sure to leave a like and a subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot. Now, with all that advertising out of the way, let's jump into the battles. All right, we're hopping into the battles now. We got a very interesting team because we are running the newest Pokemon with a new move, and that's going to be Lanturn with Surf. Now, this honestly may be the best Pokemon that got a move change, right? We saw a lot of Pokemon get Psychic Fangs, a lot of Pokemon get some of the newer moves such as Fairy Wind as well as Double Kick, but this is sneaky good. I don't think enough people are talking about how good Lanturn is going to be, guys. It, instead of having to get all the way up to a Hydro Pump, now has access to Surf. So Surf is obviously an insanely good move, and Surf is going to be able to do a ton of damage, and it only takes 5 sparks to get to, instead of, I think it was 10 sparks to get to a Hydro Pump. So you're going to be able to get to 2 Surfs in the time that it take to get to 1 Hydro Pump. So that's really good. Now, I definitely should have swapped in Lanturn here. They are the featured Pokemon, so I don't know why I didn't do that. Now, I will say the season just reset, guys, so we aren't going to be facing the best competition, as you guys can see here, for the definite first couple of videos. But I'm so excited. Instead of doing the regular 5 battles, we're going to do 8 instead. I think 8 is a good number. It gives us a lot more content to go through and really dive deep into this team, seeing a lot of different leads. So as you can see here, this is definitely a negative lead, right? These Dragon Breaths still do a ton of damage, just because it is a really good Pokemon, right? Altaria just is so tanky, as well does so much neutral damage. Even not very effective damage is doing a lot. Now, I did lag a little bit here. It wasn't actually letting me throw my charge move, so you guys could see the little stutter there for a couple things. So I did lose out on a couple turns of Dragon Breath, and that's fine. We're going to be able to lose this matchup, but we're going to be able to spark down with our Lanturn. If you guys ever see me looking back, it's because I'm in the dorm and I think somebody may be walking in or something like that. But yeah, now we're going to be able to go for a couple of Thunderbolts here against this Altaria, and you can see the Altaria does not want to take this Thunderbolt damage, even though it is only neutral, seeing as Dragon resists Electric type, while Flying type takes super effective, so that does neutralize it. They still don't really want to take that damage because it's going to chunk for about 50% health. Now, we don't have to worry about any of the Sky attacks here. Obviously, the Dragon Breaths are doing a good chunk of damage, but we are going to be able to go for a 3rd Thunderbolt, guys, and even farm down the Altaria. This is why this Pokemon is so good. You can see even there we are able to get to the Surf against the Shadow Alolan Marowak, and at this point, this game is pretty much over because I have a Jellicent in the back. Even if I were to let this move go through, which I'm not, I would have survived this Shadow Bone, and we would have been able to win this game regardless. We are going to win this game with the Shadow Ball coming in from Jellicent and booming the Shadow Alolan Marowak. So that's really awesome. Hopping into the next one, we're going to get a very, very good lead here. So last game, not a great lead. This game, a really, really good lead. If we had Moonblast, this would be even a better lead, but I don't even see the point of going for Moonblast against this Mon when Sky Attack is Stab and still does super effective damage. No point if they are not going to shield it. Now, they are going to bring in a Lapras here that's going to be chunking us with those Ice Shards. Actually, I think that's Frost Breath now that I look at it. Again, we are very early on in the season, guys. You're not going to see the most smart teams, but we are going to be able to come into the Lanturn here against Lapras, and I don't really know the counts for Frost Breath, so we are going to get almost hit with a Blizzard there, which is pretty crazy. They're going to be running a Galarian Slowbro in the back, which is definitely an interesting mod. Going to get the Thunderbolt off, which is huge. That Thunderbolt chunks for so much neutral damage. That's the crazy thing about Lanturn. It's always been good because Spark Thunderbolt is a really good moveset. Now adding that Surf into the mix, it makes it insane. You can see I'm lagging a little bit here. The school Wi-Fi, it's all right. It's not terrible. It's about half the speed of what I typically use at home, but that is completely fine with me, guys. We are going to be able to go for a couple of Bubble Beams against this Lapras here. Let's see, is this another Blizzard, guys? What do you guys think? A Blizzard. It's kind of funny. We're going to be able to Spark down. You know what? We like to be toxic a little bit of the time. We're going to show you how quick you're able to get to these surfs, and we're going to be able to win this game. Against the Tentacruel, also a really cool mod, just got the ability to run Scald, which Scald typically just does so much neutral damage. Now the other move that this Tentacruel is definitely going to be running is Acid Spray. Acid Spray pairs very well with Poison Jab because you're able to ramp up the amount of damage you can do with your Poison Jabs, and if you're able to land an Acid Spray and then a Scald, you're going to be looking really, really good. But we're going to be able to no-shield this Acid Spray once again. They should have definitely went up for the Scald here, just because they are not going to be able to get out of this matchup, even though they ended up shielding. And we're going to be going against an Incineroar here. They are running Snarl, which obviously Incineroar also has access to Double Kick now, which is a really interesting move. I don't know how well Double Kick is. I saw a couple of mods running Double Kick, so we'll have to see how well it ends up being. Obviously, Counter is still really, really the most dominant fighting type fast move in the game, so, you know, you're gonna pick your fights there. These surfs are still chunking. As you can see, that surf did almost about 30% damage to a Medicham. And again, it only takes 5 surfs to get to it. We're going to be able to get to another one, guys. This is just insane. It shows you how good Lanturn can be. And in the meta, when they are against, you know, Galarian Stunfisk and stuff like that, this is going to be a really, really good mod. Now, the one thing that you guys are definitely going to have to watch out for is going to be the Trevenants of the world. So that's why I was running an Altaria, just in case somebody in the early stages was going to be running a Trevenant there. We're going to go against a Gothitile with Charm, so definitely an interesting mon that you don't typically see all the time, so it's always cool to see the early mons. It's very fun playing in the early season, in my opinion. We're going to be able to swap into Spark Lanturn, sorry, and we're going to be able to throw a Surf against this Gothitile. Now, they are going to go for a Psychic there. That definitely would have been doing a ton of damage to Lanturn, even though Lanturn is extremely tanky. And here's where the teams are a little bit questionable, guys. So Rampardos is going to come in, and it's going to get one shot by a Surf. So they also have a Rock Smash, Alolan Marowak in the back. So it is early season. That's typically what happens in early season. You're going to get some people running some really funky stuff, but it's all right. It is not a big deal. We're going to see what move is this. This may be a Shadow Bone. Yes, it is the Shadow Bone. I don't know the counts for Rock Smash. I don't think I know a mon that actually runs it, that has it. So they're going to be swapping back in Gothitile here. We're going to be able to just go for Jellicent. Jellicent's going to be able to go for the Shadow Ball and take this game. Definitely an interesting mon Gothitile is. It's really good in regular Pokemon Battle League. Oh, shoot. I messed up the clip here, guys. So we're going to skip ahead. I should have made it. It's going to be very zoomed in here. So I missed that clip. My apologies, folks. I'm going to just skip ahead here, and it's going to allow us to get to the next match. So not much that we're missing here from this match. We're going against a Lickitung here. I always put my clips into iMovie, and then I have to stretch them out because for some reason it puts it at the, like, so you can only see like that much of the screen. You guys saw it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to be able to go with the Thunderbolt against this Lickitung, and Lickitung is exceptionally tanky, obviously, so doing that much damage against the Lickitung is insanely good. So we're at a bit of a disadvantage here, and definitely when they swap in the Ferrothorn, I think this match is most likely over. Ferrothorn is a definite core breaker for this team, seeing as it does have pretty positive to neutral matchup against my entire team. Obviously, it beats Lanturn, it beats Jellicent, and it's going to have a pretty neutral matchup against Altaria. So since we didn't see in the lead, this match is most likely a loss here. But we are going to try and play it out, you know. It is worth playing it out, and you always want to play out your matches just because, you know, there is something that could happen, you know. You could get a win con somehow, you know. They don't shield the bubble beam, which really does suck. And I tried to find a win con for this, and they have a Lanturn. So, you know, just not the best matchup for this team. And obviously this trainer is obviously using an actual team. So not to say this team can't win against actual teams. Now, we are going to be swapping Jellicent here, and that may seem like a weird thing to do, but because we build up to here, they may think that it's an Ice Beam, right? So we build up to the Shadow Ball, they think it's an Ice Beam, they actually end up getting a shield. We're going to drop the attack one more time here, and that's going to be able to let us get this second shield for some reason. That definitely wouldn't have been an Ice Beam. So they have two really good counters to Jellicent right here. They have obviously the Wigglytuff and the Umbreon. So they do have two good counters, and that's fine with me. Jellicent has no more place in this match because it can't really do anything. So we're going to let the Foul Play go through, and then we're going to bring in the Altaria here. And the Altaria is going to do a very good job against Umbreon because they are only going to be able to throw Foul Plays, which do very little damage. Altaria is a really good tank in this meta, so it is pretty safe to run Altaria. Now we are going to be up still 2 shields to none, and that is pretty good. We are going to be able to throw the Sky Attack against the Umbreon. Once again, they are going to be in the red health here, and we're going to take them out there. So they do have a Swampert in the back. Definitely should have stayed in the matchup, but it was a blind swap out. And we are going to get hit with a Muddy Water here, which is really unfortunate. And we got to think, though, that we probably should have stayed in this match since they were bringing on Swampert against Altaria instead of their Wigglytuff. And so you can see where I'm making mistakes in this game. They are going to be just throwing the Muddy Waters. And so here's where, you know, I'm just making a ton of mistakes in this match, guys. Letting all these Muddy Waters come through, knowing they have a Charmer in the back, right? And I need to be able to hit this Charmer that's almost at full health, you know, with a move that will do some sort of damage. Now, I did think I had a Sky Attack, so that was definitely a big mistake on my part. And as you can see, you know, I lag a little bit there, but I really just threw this match by not shielding anything. So I leave with a loss, and that was really, really bad. But that's all the videos or games that I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like. Let me know which one was your favorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Or 7, guys. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.